We draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for various types of beams and various types of loadings. But many people actually don't know why do we draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Let us see this question. Let us answer this question in this video, that why do we draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. The best way to understand any concept is to take an example and study it. So I am taking this example. There is load UDL of W Newton per meter and the length of the simply supported beam is L. If I draw shear force diagram for this and bending moment diagram, it will be looking like this. So this will be the shear force diagram and this is bending moment diagram, SFD and BMD. This is W into L by 2. This is W into L by 2. Now the bending moment, maximum bending moment will be at the center, that is WL square by 8. So we are discussing why do we draw shear force diagram and not how do we draw shear force diagram. Let us see how do we draw shear force diagram in another video. In this video let us restrict only up to why do we draw. So this is the shear force diagram and this is bending moment diagram. This is positive shear force and this is negative shear force and this is positive bending moment. So what can we get from this? So from this bending moment diagram, you can see as the loading acts in this way, so this beam bends like this. So beam bends in this way. If you consider this maximum bending stress, so when the that is positive 1 here, if the bending moment is positive, then how is the structure deflected? It is deflected in this way. When bending moment is negative, the structure will be deflected in this way at that point. So from this bending moment positive or bending moment negative, we can know how the beam deflects, in what way the beam deflects. If the beam deflects in this way, like this, so this is the shape the beam is deflected. If you see here, there is compression in top layers and tension in the bottom layers. So this tension in the bottom layers is the reason for which we draw bending moment diagram. This is because generally in construction we use concrete RCC, reinforced concrete cement. So if you consider the properties of concrete, this is strong in compression and this is weak in tension. Concrete is strong in compression and weak in tension. So compression means upside. In this case, the beam compresses on the top side. So if it is compressing, the concrete is strong in compression, so it can resist the compressive stresses. But this is weak in tension. Weak in tension means the bottom layers are under tension. If the bottom layers are under tension, concrete cannot resist it. So more reinforcing is needed. This is because steel is strong in tension. So steel is strong in tension and more reinforcing is needed downwards. So this is the center of the beam and more reinforcing is needed. That means, so you can see here, So these are steel bars, and these are reinforced into this concrete, cement and concrete. If you look here, there are 2 bars upside and 3 bars downside. This is because the bottom layers are under tension, so more reinforcing is needed. That's why 3 bars are used. So way to use more bars we can find out by bending moment diagram. Then what is this shear force? What is the use of this shear force diagram? So if the shear force is wherever it is maximum, more stirrups are to be used. What are these stirrups? These yellow color ones in this figure, these are stirrups. These stirrups are used to hold these bars tightly in the position. So if the shear force is maximum, shear force means so this will be the shear force. Shear force will be acting like this. So in that case, in order to not deflect this reinforced total structure, we need to provide more stirrups so that the stability is maintained. So when shear force is maximum, more stirrups are used. When bending moment is maximum, more reinforcing is to be done. So if the bending moment, maximum bending moment is positive, then reinforcing should be done downside. If the maximum bending moment is negative, reinforcing should be done top side. So this is what a bending moment diagram and shear force diagram give us, and from that we can actually design the beams. Mostly we can see this RCC only. That's why I have taken this example.